Damn. What's happening? Welcome to... So I'm just putting my stuff down. Press options to start. So, I just got home from work. I'm a little tired. Excuse me if I start... I just dropped my keyboard on the ground. If I flub over my words right now. What's going on, internet? What's up, YouTube? What's up, people? So, so I pop on, check out the news. So, I'm on the know. And Square Enix, man, I'm a big JRPG nerd. That's all. I'll keep this in mind. Anybody that knows me knows I enjoy these games very much. So look at my channel. There'll be a lot more coming up on those things. Man, what are they doing? So, first off, Hitman, we all know and love. It's not a JRPG, but I'll get to that part in a second. Hitman's being sold off. The IO, I believe it's called, is being sold with possibly the Hitman franchise with it. Nobody knows the truth. But anyways, the new Hitman was split off into, 3 parts, something like that. And most of us that are Final Fantasy fans are looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Remake. And now they're saying that, we know that they're going to break it off into different parts. How do you guys feel about microtransactions? Because that seems to be the next thing that's coming with it. So, any way to make money, I guess, Square Enix is doing. So they're talking about that and Kingdom Hearts possibly going the 3.0, I guess it is, doing the exact same thing. Ooh, Square. Getting greedy now. Like, other companies are talking about this is the way, this is what they're going to do instead of full release games. They're going to set it out in parts. That way less games are broken, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how you guys feel, but I love gaming. As you can see, I love gaming. I'm doing a whole channel about it. I stream on Twitch, I stream on YouTube. I make videos about gaming. Now, again, I don't have anything scripted down. This is all just the top of my head because I just finished the video. Check out the Know on YouTube. And the Rooster Teeth. It's the Rooster Teeth thing. They go a little more in depth than I'm going to about it. And this is more just my opinions, and I'm curious to hear other people's opinions on this as well. Yeah, they're going a little overboard with this whole thing. Like, I would rather wait, like I did for Final Fantasy 15. I'd rather wait. And I love that game. I don't know about anybody else that played it. I had no problem with Chapter 8 or whatever chapter it was that a lot of people were like, oh, it was slow. It was slow and boring, gotcha, but it didn't make or break the game for me that chapter. It was a little stupid, but it was what it was. Again, didn't care as much as other people seem to really give a crap. But this whole breaking it up, cool if it's a separate game each, but if it's like Hitman, now I didn't play every Hitman. I played the first 2, I guess the prologue and episode 1. And it was okay. I'm not a big Hitman fan. I beat Absolution, and I believe it was Hitman Blood Money? Yeah, that's the one. I played and beat those 2, not like whatever rating system it has in it, but I didn't do that well in that way. I just kind of ran through. I'm like, there's a guy, shoot him. But I don't think Square's thinking this through in a lot of ways. Like, they're seeing, okay, people are buying this, people want this. No, we'd rather a game that works in the full game, because people love Final Fantasy VII. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy, but it is a lot of people's. So you're taking a game that people love, you are changing it to more like a Final Fantasy 15 game. Fine, sounds good to me. Modernizing it, doing that kind of thing. Cool, no problem with that. But then splitting up into parts. Got a little bit of problem with that. But I'll deal if they're saying it's going to be a full game each time. Okay, sure, 20, 30 hours. In Canada, it's $79.99 for most AAA games. So if it's in parts and it's, I don't know, $20, $19.99 each, that's one thing. Even that's a little pricey, but still, that makes sense to me. But then rumors of microtransactions within this, so you can get more health potions and possibly better weapons, or like upgraded weapons, I should say. Kind of like, how those things work. Or maybe if that's just to get it faster, fine. Or to have an unlimited version or amounts, sure. Why not have real money thrown in there? But if they're going to do it where you're... And thank you, IGN, by the way, for this trailer over that way. Yeah, like, if they're going to do it, that's the only way you're going to get high potions or some of the better gear in that game, armor, weapons, whatever, they're screwing up like beyond. And yeah, I'm not happy about hearing any of that. Kingdom Hearts 3, a lot of us have been waiting a long time. I know a few people have been waiting forever. I'm not a big Kingdom Hearts guy. I have played a few of them. I've never completed one, so I'm not going to talk like I know Kingdom Hearts well. But I will be playing more, and like I will be playing Kingdom Hearts 3 when it comes out. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I'm going to buy it myself, which also means I won't be recommending it for anybody. As good as the game could be, if they're going to break it up into parts and again microtransactions, I probably won't even play it then if there's microtransactions. I'm kind of sick and tired of that. Like, I joke around, like, people that know me, I work 6 days a week. I work the night shift. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now where I'm at. And I'm trying to do this stuff. I'm trying to get this up and running. I'm trying to, I'm doing research about if I want to kind of start my own little gaming company, something like YouTube stuff as well as other things, because we don't have a lot of this in Canada. We got devs and stuff, but we don't have something like a Rooster Teeth or Kind of Funny, who I'm big fans of. Both of them, actually. And I want to see something like that in my area. So if, I'm not a young man, I'm getting up there. I'm not a kid, like I'm not an old man either, but, I'm just trying to figure out ways that I can kind of do something I enjoy. Like right now, what I do for a job, I don't hate it. I kind of like it. It keeps me physical. I'm moving every day. But it's... I would rather be able to sit down, every morning, wake up, have my coffee, and boom, pop on a stream and stream for people. That's what I would like to do. And then do videos and be able to hire somebody that can edit for me, because I can't edit for shit. Can't afford the programs right now either. I work 6 days a week to be poor. Like, I'm slowly upgrading my stuff. Like, I got a new TV, got a new GPU coming. For my PC. I got my old TV. But I have friends that I've met doing this streaming, doing other things that are going to be helping me out too. So you'll be seeing a couple of them doing reviews for me on this site. But I couldn't afford all that if I have to pay $80 for a game. I couldn't. And then on top of that, microtransactions to enjoy the game, which would put me in even deeper hole when it comes to money. Like, I do live on a budget. I stretch my budget beyond where I should. Like, right now, I can't buy a game for a while because I stretch my budget out with the new TV and the GPU. Yeah, probably for a couple months. So hearing stuff like this, where a game I've wanted to, like, I've heard about, it's been in talks for years about them doing, they finally announced it 2013, I believe this trailer's from, and now they want to you need to throw more money at it. Not gonna happen. If it's like I said, just, if you want to pay, cool, I'm okay with that. I don't mind grinding. It's a JRPG, man. If you don't grind in a JRPG, it's not a JRPG. But like, I don't know what they're doing Dragon Quest 11. I'm curious now about that. If that's going to be, well, it's out in Japan, I know that, but I mean, are they going to be throwing out stupid DLCs like the only way to get this is this way. I don't know what it is in Japan. I haven't really researched that yet because, like I said, I just got home. But future Dragon Quests, what are they going to do? That's going to tick me off if I have to start paying more money on that stuff again. Yeah, I'd really love to see this work. Like, I don't know why Square's just all of a sudden getting like this. Like, they were... I guess all video game companies are in it to make money. Don't get me wrong. I understand this. But, man, like I said, you people in the U.S., you guys are paying $60. People in Europe are paying more than me, like equivalent. And like I said, I have to pay pretty much, not a day, but a good amount of hours of work to like half my day pretty much per game. That's not fun. You know, I got bills, I want to do this, so I have to put money aside for this, I have to put money aside for that. And yeah, like it doesn't make sense. Like, you guys are you're going more for the kids and the parents, but that's not, or the kids, sorry. They want it. It's like housing right now is retarded. People want a house, can't afford it. That's what video games are going to become because of, in a way, it's greed. In a way, it's they believe they're not listening to the fans so much as what they think is the future. Like, Hitman was a very good game from what I've heard from everybody that's played it. Like, that I know that's played it. Love that game. But it got a bad rep because of this breaking it off into parts, into episodes. It got a bad rep because, now people are even more mad because who knows what's going to happen if there's going to be a season 2 or not. But with season 1, like, nobody understood what that model was. Now, this year was a big year so far for games. So it wasn't a huge deal that Hitman did that, because that was like kind of your, I need 5 minutes to go do something else and then I'll come back to this game. Or this game comes out in a week. Okay, I'll go play Hitman for the next couple of days and do these missions, and then I'll go to these bunch of games that are coming out this month. Palate cleanser would be the proper term I was looking for. But yeah, like it doesn't make sense to be doing this with everything. Hitman makes sense because sure, you're going on a mission, you can finish a mission and go. JRPGs normally don't work like that. It's not so much a mission, it's a whole area. So if they've got a 30-hour game, sweet. And like each episode's 30 hours, sweet, done. But then you got to set a lower price point, which I have a feeling it's not going to happen that way. On top of that, the microtransaction possibility that's rumored, again, that's way too much money, man. Like, unless if you're rich and you have no problems in life, cool, all the power to you. But that's not going to be the majority of people that are going to be buying these games. Yeah, like I was saying, you're going to appeal to the kids, but parents can't afford it. You know, they want to make their kids happy, but if they can't afford it, they can't afford it. Like, I grew up with nothing. I was lucky. I got an NES. I got a Sega Master System. Why? Because I had a grandmother who put herself into debt, I find out later in life, to help my parents give me these things that I wanted, and my sister, of course. But it can't. It's not going to be like that forever. Things are going up. Everything's cost of living's up. You know, I'm getting paid decent, but not a lot. That's why, again, I'd rather start my own thing, get all that organized, and figure that out. And that way, it's all on me what I'm making. You know, how much content or how much this I'm doing, how much I'm trying to learn myself. Like, I've been researching for 4 months now on stuff. Reaching out to people, seeing who can help me out a bit. Like, if I gotta pay them, I gotta pay them. You know, like, I want to do better graphics. I want to do like an opening, stuff like that. That shit costs money, but I can't afford the games if I want to do stuff like this. So, which I need the games to do stuff like this. So yeah, like, man, to me, like I said, it's just greed. Like, Square Enix, sorry, you guys are screwing up big time. If this is your plan, fine, episodic, cool, drop your price point. If you're doing microtransactions within it and it's a game breaker, if you don't do it, fuck you, you're not getting a dime. And I'll preach to the high heavens about that. And this site is going to basically be like a JRPG like site because I play a lot of them. Like I'll be putting up random stuff too, but when I do live streams and it's me doing them, it's going to be most likely some sort of Japanese like game. Like right now it's a Muso game, right? Next is going to be Star Ocean. Lost Hope, I believe. Last Hope. The one that just got re-released on the PS4. Yeah, that kind of shit. Like that's what's happening. That's what's up. So I will sit there, I will hit up Twitter, I'll hit up people I know in the video game communities around me, in video game communities in the States, and wherever I know people, and I'll full out boycott it, make sure everybody knows, because that's a stupid greedy thing. Microtransactions in games are bullshit. Like paid DLC, I get it, but if it's a thing that you need to play the game, like say potions for instance, you're dumb. Like no, I'm not paying anything for that game if that's what I need. I will buy it and return it. Yeah, that's my thought on that. I want to know what everybody else thinks, though. I want to know what you guys feel about microtransactions in AAA games. Paid DLC, even DLCs. I'm even curious about what people think about that because honestly, to me, they're stupid. You shouldn't just give me one flat price and that's it. Give me all the DLCs. Like I said, I'm paying $100 for that in the season's pass, like, or more. What was it? Fallout ended up being $50 at one point in time, like, or later on in its cycle. Really? So $130 for a game, just so I could play a whole game. That's that is over a day's work. Yeah, just. But still, it's more than a day's work. And, like I said, man, bills, stuff to pay. Maybe that's my problem. Again, not rich, pretty broke. Work my ass off. That's how I get things. And, yeah, like I'm going to barely have time to do anything else if I got to grab a second job, clearly. So, but yeah. Tell me what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, all that wonderful shit. And I'll hopefully catch you later. I have to do this because I don't know where the heck my keyboard went on the floor. So everybody, have a good one.